Hey, what's going on, everybody? Production Professor here. So today I have a track that I need to add strings and synths on. So we're going to take a look at it live together and see what we can come up with. So this is something I do relatively often as a music educator and as a music producer. So let's go ahead and dive in. This might be a long video, might not be. We'll see together. So I'm going to go ahead and screen share my Ableton instance. I've already got the track pulled in. So let's go ahead and take a listen and see what we have to work with. I have not listened to this before, so we're gonna be hearing this together at the same time.
This is Be Still, Scratch. Who is this that commands the raging waters? Who is this that commands the roaring winds? Who is this that speaks through the whisper? Who is this? Who is it? I will be still, I will be still in the fullness of your presence. I will be still, 'cause I know you will hold me together no matter the weather. Let me get a line there. And although...
All right, so immediately listening to it, first thing that stands out to me is that melody on the chorus, we've got to double that. The little I will be still, I think we almost double that with piano. There may have been piano in that track already, so maybe we find a different instrument like a Rhodes or maybe bells or something like that. And then I'm assuming that's going to come again later in the track so that we can start layering that melody doubling with another instrument, maybe like strings or synth strings or something like that. That's really going to be our motif for this song, I can tell you already, but let's keep listening.
The winds may boast and although the waters may rage, Jesus, I know that you're in control, so my soul will sing. I will be still, I will be still.
Even listening to that just then, I wonder if the doubling, instead of happening with the melody, like on I will be still, I wonder if it needs to happen like I will be still, ba ba da da, I will be still, da 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 da, you know, in that blank space between. I don't know, let's keep listening.
In the fullness of your presence, I will be still, 'cause I know you will hold me together, no matter the weather. And I will be still, and I will be still in the fullness.
All right, so before I lose my inspiration, we're going to go ahead and start digging into that melody motif. So the first thing I initially said was maybe some kind of bell or something. So let's see what we can find. I'm just going to look in Ableton stock instruments for now. So I've got my piano loaded up. Looks like we're in the key of C. Perfect. What do we got? It's 3, 3, 3, 4, 5, 1. And then 3, 4, 5, 2. Scale degrees of the melody. All right, so after listening to it again, I think what we're gonna do is do a synth that's kind of a soft, like kind of spacey punch, if that makes sense. It makes zero sense to me. So let's go ahead and pull in my go-to free VST synth, which is Tyrell. Love Tyrell. So what are we going to work with here? Let's go to my preset bank. By the way, all these presets you can find online completely free. So definitely go check that out. Maybe something like that with a cutoff filter on it. I could do that within the synth, but I'm gonna actually do it outside of it in Ableton, just because my brain works better with that. So filters, auto filter. We're gonna maybe that. Let's throw reverb on it. Gotta have that reverb. Almost like it needs to get lost in the reverb a little bit. Yeah, something like that. That'd be kind of cool. Let's try it.
I will be still.
Yeah.
I will be still in the fullness of your presence. I will be still, 'cause I know you will hold me together.
Something like that.
No matter the way.
Yeah, yeah, da, da, yeah, da, da. Something like that. So we got, how will we still? How will we still? Oh. Da. Let's try it again. Here we go. Let's record it this time.
I will be still. I will be still in the fullness of your presence. I will be still, 'cause I know you will hold me together no matter the weather.
Maybe just those hits right now. I was doing some stuff in there. I just kind of hit it on the fly. I didn't really like it, but the main parts are going to be that ya da da da, ya da da da. So yeah, I feel okay with that. And then, man, that's decent pad sound too. But I'm not going to use it because I've already used it once. So I'm going to bring in a pad. I feel like we need something in there to kind of fill that space. All right, my sick synth pad. We're going to bring that in. All right, so and that feels a little busy. Yeah. Is it go to a minor there? Might go to 4 minor. Anyways, I kind of like the sound of that, so let's go ahead and record it.
I will be still. I will be still in the fullness of your presence. I will be still, 'cause I know you will hold me together no matter the weather. Maybe different line there. And although
This kind of holds that 4 there. It didn't go to the minor that I can detect yet. So it's kind of our simple synth.
I will be still. I will be still in the fullness of your presence. I will be still. 'Cause I
Yeah.
know you will hold me.
All right, I think you know what I never did is actually put this to the tempo grid. All right, we probably should do that real quick. So to do that, sorry, let me walk you through it. To do that, we're going to click here where the first beat is. Actually, the first beat is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so that's a pickup there. So let's come down here. Let's hit warp. Let's find our first beat after the pickup. Right here.
Scratch.
Nope. Right here. So we're going to drag our loop marker and clip end, or clip start marker. Ba, 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 right there to that transient. Okay, that's what we'll do. And then we're going to say, yeah, set 1 to 1 there. And then we're going to say warp from here. And that usually does a pretty good job at getting it right on time. See what it does. So it says our initial tempo was 83, so let's bring it down to 83, and I saw that right here, by the way. So 83. See what happens.
Who is this that commands?
Well, that's close, but not quite.
Who is this that commands the roaring winds? Who is this that speaks through the whisper? Who is this?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Who is it?
Yeah, so Abel's gonna get it pretty close. That was a beat off, or like literally 1 beat per minute off. So it looks like it's 84 is correct. What's next? Well, probably should open up the synth a little more during this portion here, during the second verse.
And although the winds may boast, and although the waters may rage, Jesus, I know that you're in control, so my soul will sing. I will be still. I
I'm gonna sing right here.
will the winds may boast, and although
Almost like that Oppenheimer soundtrack style thing, where you've got the cutoff filter just kind of like going like J Dilla, kind of off time, slightly. I'm almost thinking, and he's some kind of percussive, rhythmic kind of thing in there. So maybe we grab, yeah, let's grab our Juno emulator. It's not much right now. Turn the choruses on. We don't really want it to be like dance, like a super saw. We'll add reverb on it. A little bit of reverb, or maybe a lot, and then we use the auto pan on the output of the reverb. That might be kind of cool. I don't know, to follow me on this. So think anyway, reverb's right here. All right, so now we take the modulator. Nope. Here we go. Auto pan. Put it right here. Here. And then we bring the amount 100%. And then we phase. And then we make it 16. And then we put a we want to get rid of that first that first beat. So I'll probably use a like a compressor on there, and then side chain it to an invisible kick that I don't have yet, but we'll get it. So we could really side chain it to anything. We'll side chain it to that piano. How about that? And then we'll just so it'll work, we'll throw a piano note. Yeah, we'll throw just a little piano note every beat there. So do I throw a MIDI clip in right here? Come over here, get that out of the way, and then we'll add in a piano note on each of those, duplicate it a few times. Back to this side chain from contact. Let's see what it does. Yeah, okay, maybe getting there. Still feels a little dancey, which I don't want necessarily. Let's duplicate a few more times. We can maybe adjust that though.
Jesus, I know that you're in control, so my soul will sing.
I don't know, something like that maybe. What's our chord there? And then maybe we roll it on a little more, so that like roll the attack on.
Jesus, I know that you're in control, so my soul will sing. I will be still.
All right, so let's try that.
The winds may boast and all the waters may rage. Jesus, I know that you're in control, so my soul will.
So it's like almost like the reverb kind of. It's just like hit it once and let the reverb do the rest of the work. We need those tails to be longer. Yeah, that might work. All right, so if you're with me through all of that, just listening, trying to get that to sound right. But I think that might do it. So let's go ahead and record that. Here we go. Here we go.
The winds may boast and all the waters may rage. Jesus, I know that you're in control, so my soul will sing. I will be still.
All right, maybe that'll work. I kind of think that's kind of neat. So coming up is going to be the chorus again. Da, 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 da. So right. Well, it was right here.
be still. I will be still.
All right, and obviously this is way too loud. We'll bring that down.
Will sing. I will be still. I will be still. In the fall.
All right, and so now that we're into the chorus, I think this needs to open up. It's just not bright enough right now, to the point where I really couldn't hear it. So we'll probably do it with the cutoff filter, bringing it on up. So frequency, let's lock it in for this one, but we'll record a new automation for up here, and maybe it's, I don't know, here. Let's try it out.
Will sing. I will be still. I will be still. In the fall. Be still. I will be still. In the fall.
I feel like it's not enough. I feel like
I will be still. I will be still.
yeah, I just feel like that's not quite enough. So you know what we need then? Maybe overlay it with piano or something. All right, so I think what I'm going to do is I went ahead and re-recorded that piano. I think I want to actually raise the octave of this, the synth part. I think that's going to make it cut through a little bit. So I just shift up. So after selecting those notes, now I've raised it an octave. Let's see what it sounds like.
I will be still. I will be still. In the forest.
Yeah, that sounds better. And so now even I'm feeling that we need to raise the release of that, because it's just kind of quick, of the synth. Oops. So we'll just arm the synth. Let's see. There we go. I like raising the release of that a little bit. So here we go.
I will be still. I will be still. In the fullness of your presence, I will be still. 'Cause I know you will.
I like the piano there, so we are gonna duplicate that piano over on the second half too, and
'Cause I know you will.
and you can see right there where my keyboard's only 49 keys, so I didn't have that high D there. So we're just gonna manually add that in right here. There we go. And then now that I've added that in, we'll just copy this back over to right here. Now you have the high D on both of them. All right, now I think this chorus is missing like this, a pad. We'll lower down. And I think we can open the pad up at this point too. So let's take a look at our automation, frequency, filter. We're gonna open that up to here. Maybe there, get a little bit of that sparkle in there. So let's try it.
Will sing. I will be still. I will be still. In the fullness of your presence, I will be still. 'Cause I know you will hold me together. Matter the weather, and I will be still. And I will be still.
right, so there we go. I did forget to hit the second iteration of those chords first time. So again, I'm just gonna get out of automation mode. I'm gonna fly that right back over. I have no problem doing that, especially when I'm just kind of kicking ideas around like this.
I will be still, I will be still in the fullness of your presence. I will be still, 'cause I know you will.
And I'm still feeling that in the background. Maybe I feel like that should be there. Of course, if it is, we can't really. We really do need that kick to sidechain off of instead of the piano, because I need the piano for up here. So that's fine. That's easy to do. We'll just take a random kit like this 808 kit here. We'll do our kick. So insert empty MIDI clip. We're going to find that kick, and we're just going to add one on the 16th, like so. Bam, 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 bam. Bringing it all over, and we are not going to send this to the master at all. Sends only. We don't want to actually hear this thing. It's only going to be used for sidechaining. So we'll come back over here, and actually we're going to copy this all the way back here too. Anywhere we want to hear that synth rhythmically, we're going to send that there. All right, so now we just go to the synth itself, and we're going to adjust the audio source for side chaining. We're going to call it 808 core kit, and it's going to be the bass drum, pre-effects. Sure, why not? So let's.
Although the winds may boast, and although the waters may rage, Jesus, I know that you're in control.
Yeah, it's still working. Of course, the piano is still here, but we're going to get rid of that now. Okay, so now we're going to add in the rhythmic synth over the chorus. Here we go.
I will be still, I will be still in the fullness of your presence. I will be still, 'cause I know you will hold me together, no matter the weather. And I will be still, and I will be still in the fullness of your presence. And I will be still, 'cause I know you will hold me together, no matter the weather.
And you'll notice the sidechain did not continue because I haven't actually copy pasted this invisible kick over. So we're gonna let's see what the bridge is. I haven't heard it yet.
Will say of the Lord, my refuge, my anchor, my God, in you I trust forever and ever. I will say of the Lord, my refuge, my anchor, my God, in him I trust forever and ever. I will say of the Lord, my refuge, my anchor, my God, in him I trust forever and ever. I will say of the Lord, my refuge, my anchor, my God, in him I trust forever and ever.
Yeah, so I'm almost something like that. So kind of a little arpeggiated synth deal, something like that. So kind of like double stroke. Something like that, maybe.
And I will say of the Lord, my refuge, my anchor, my God, in you I trust forever
the time.
I will say of the Lord, my refuge, my anchor, my God, in Him I trust forever and ever.
Yeah. There we go. Sounds alright. Okay, so we got that going. And then maybe we need to get that pad up in there, or maybe the rhythmic deal. Here we go, right here.
And I will sing of the Lord, my refuge, my anchor, my God, in You I trust forever and ever. I will sing of the Lord, my refuge, my anchor, my God, in Him I trust forever and ever. I will sing of the Lord, my refuge, my anchor, my God, in Him I trust forever and ever. I will sing of the Lord, my refuge, my anchor, my God, in Him I trust forever and ever. I will be still.
There we go. So that sounded kind of cool. All right, so we just got a, we have the melody line in the bridge, ba ba da 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 da, that thing, and then the rhythmic synth happening. So I think that's pretty cool. And then what's coming up after this? Looks like it's just down the rest of the time.
I will be still.
Yeah, I think it just seems to be empty right there. So from the beginning,
Who is this that commands
acoustic guitar. Oh,
winds? Who is this?
yeah, we could bring in the synth right here at the beginning. That's what we'll do. Who is this? Ya-da-da-da-da, ooh. Da-da-da-da. Oh, right here. Way down.
That commands the raging waters. Who is this?
So maybe bring in the synth right
That
here.
commands the roaring
Right here.
winds. Who
4.
is this that speaks through the whisper? Who is this? Who is it? I will be still.
Yeah, so that's kind of nice. Just kind of delicate, which is good. We are going to extend this out a little bit. Yeah, just very subtle, very subtle. I rolled it all the way back to 376 hertz. And then it opens up a little bit during that, and then it really opens up during the chorus. I don't have it at all during the bridge because there's so much going on. I don't want to muddy the waters. So I'm going to listen to this one time through and kind of mix as we go, and then I'm going to call it done. So let's see what we got from the beginning.
Who is this that commands the raging waters? Who is this that commands the roaring winds? Who is this that speaks through the whisper? Who is this? Who is it? I will be still. I will be still in the fullness of Your presence. I will be still, 'cause I know You will hold me together no matter the weather. They did a line there. And although the winds may boast, and although the waters may rage, Jesus, I know that You're in control. control, so my soul will sing. I will be still, I will be still in the fullness of your presence. I will be still, 'cause I know you will hold me together, no matter the weather. And I will be still, and I will be still in the fullness of your presence. And I will be still, 'cause I know you will hold me together, no matter the weather. And I will say of the Lord, my refuge, my anchor, my God, in you I trust forever and ever. I will say of the Lord, my refuge, my anchor, my God, in him I trust forever and ever. I will say of the Lord, my refuge, my anchor, my God, in him I trust forever and ever. I will say of the Lord, my refuge, my anchor, my God, in him I trust forever and ever. I will be still, I will be still.
Yeah, that's nice. All right, so I feel pretty good with that. I'm going to export it out, send it over, and see what he thinks. So thanks for watching.